seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
Huh.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called.
Bristleback.
The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ha!
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack. I might have died. Oh, me you refused to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage?
Ah, yes.
Besides, scallywag.
You don't know who you're talking
What
with.
is? That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. The way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman. Proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring it back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. best start cranking.
Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
Alright, so we gotta go to Chainscrape, find Erend. I presume Chainscrape is like nearby. LAN cable not connected? I mean, I think that's fine. Weird. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so there's just random places we can grapple to for the ledge. I guess it's like the placeholder for like... The devs are like, if we have this, might as well put it for areas where you normally could ledge grab. Makes sense. It would make more sense if they put them kind of... Oh. I didn't even realize you could just climb up there? Huh. Alright, we got a lot of burrowers. Shouldn't be too bad, right? Alright. Got one more, I think. Unless... No, you should be the last one. Come on. Closer. Closer. No? Come on, don't make me throw a rock. Stop looking already. At least turn around or something. Okay. Oh crap. Oh! We gotta get used to concentration. Oh! We're out of... Please die. Ah, crap. Oh, jeez. I need more healing. Give me those herbs, please.
I'm prepared.
What about boar? Holy crap! Why are the boars so tanky? Ultra hard affects like the endemic life also? Holy crap. All that for a single boar meat. Like, I couldn't understand the machines. There's no way it normally takes that much to take a boar down.
That must be Chainscrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'd be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
Hi.
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge. Petra? Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind.
She seems so
Little flame
excited.
hair. Good to see you. Gotta move on.
Petra.
I mean, you could still hang
But
out for a
if you
bit.
want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
The embassy's not going anywhere. For now.
Well, this Olwen guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Workbench is free if you need to take it.
Ammo that deals acid is not available in inventory. Scan enemies if they're weak to acid, corroding, reduce damage resistance. Got it.
This should be useful.
Oh.
Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Yeah, that is nice. Hello?
Are you a sight to sore eyes? Over there! Don't mind this lot. They smell bad, but they'll do in a minute.
Oh. Maybe I can't... I can't buy from them yet?
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
Oh.
I ain't gonna stop you.
Whoops. Well, he certainly didn't stop me. I used the workbench already. I guess no one's selling stuff because of the whole... whatchamacallit. Hello.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olven keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olven probably threatened to cut off her pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed.
Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. You're pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvind and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvind?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvind... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I mean, you guys could always just work somewhere else, right?
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, so we got a quest to visit the mine. I think we're going to be talking to Olvin later.
I recognize you.
Is this the bar?
Missy!
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Milda. Took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Olvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Olvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
Damn, poor guy.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do.
I guess we'll get you a new griddle.
Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in the scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Smildiff. I'll keep an eye out.
Right,
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Yeah, you're the guy keeping camp fed. If there's no food, They got no energy. Aloy, where's your friend, Petra?
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
Can I sit down?
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So, the bristlebacks.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Olvin was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvin?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvin has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
So, why are you here?
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvend.
Around here, everything's about Olvend.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvend?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvend has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
So it sounds like we don't want that to go through. Alright, thanks for the info, Petra.
Well,
nice chatting.
I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Salma. Oh. Hello.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original, straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Sure. Even though we should be busy with him embassy.
A few moments later.
I mean, that's pretty straightforward, I guess.
Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn the game in your favor. Though they'll need the right materials to craft you. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards.
Okay, so it's been 2 years. Tell me somebody's already tried to make this a physical game.
Think about it.
Alright, let's talk to the man in charge. I believe that's what this quest is for.
We are on the same side.
Drop it in.
The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop what do you want, Olvend? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olvend Friel, at your service.
Yeah, I know all about you, Olvend.
What could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble.
Noble,
right.
bah! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
And about the work stoppage.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Oseram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Yeah, really cook 'em.
Founded, I said.
Really cook 'em.
I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Oseram.
Anyways, I'm gonna go handle the bristlebacks. You got anything to say about those things?
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Oseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is gonna get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Oh, back to the tavern?
Savior, over here. Savior, thank you for taking the time. My condolences that you had to endure Olvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. That sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Olvind up.
What is this concession decree that Olvind wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Olvind get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Olvind has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the court?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Alright, thanks, Javad. Bristlebacks is level 7. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Dash of Courage, go into deep trouble, because we'll be heading over to the mines at that point. And then, on the way back, we can give Milduff his stuff and get our meals, and we can head over to the Bristlebacks. That sounds like the plan.
You know what we need? Proper.
Who said that?
Where's the exit? This way. This way? This way.
What do you
Is this Bitterleaf? It is Bitterleaf.
Seems like Bitterleaf likes to grow on rocky terrain. Hey, I think I have enough Bitterleaf.
Also gotta keep an eye out for any wild animals. Need the pelts and stuff. Aha! Wait, hang on. Okay, a headshot should be an insta-kill. So we'll just focus on... Are you kidding? Pristine tooth, okay, sure. Sure. Okay, we can one-shot raccoons, but not boars. Nope, nope. Stop! Oh my god. This thing eats so much arrows. This doesn't look good.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Erend took it down?
Oh, okay, I should have
soaked
this
with
way.
acid. Did the bristlebacks do this?
Can I set them up? Ow. Are bristlebacks like... I guess they're like boars or something? I'm guessing we go up. Yeah. That was kind of funky. Hello. Oh, come on. Oh my god, this freaking boar! Where'd it go?
There. That should be enough wild meat for native.
The river bloom? That's new. Squirrel! Come back, squirrel. I need your flesh. Why are you running into town? Oh my god. This thing's fast. Nothing here? Okay, wait, I see the burrower over there. Oh my god, the squirrel is running. Up. They respawn. I gotta keep following this route. Oh, that's their site. I do need some kind of purple drop from them.
Something's up.
Sound show. The chess piece? Can't handle all of them at once. Maybe... Can I just fight one at a time somehow?
I've been made.
Okay, maybe not. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that's... This is gonna be rough. I don't think I got it. Yeah, we killed it. I don't do enough, what was the damage type to knock parts off? Whatever that was. We could try for it again on the way back. I'm sure they'll respawn by then. Okay, these guys.
Should hear the frost arrow.
Fire Fanglord. Oh, whoops. Oh! I'm sorry, I thought they were gonna be like the grazers. Running? Oh. Okay, it's kind of beefy. What the frick? It took forever to attack there.
Acid ammo will make this go quick. Scavengers. Mold have said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles.
Not good, not good. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay, wait, it's like 2 burrowers and like 1 scrounger. There are so many of them, actually. This doesn't kill either. I don't think I'm too worried about the burrowers, but the burrowers are like a big kill. They should be. Well, I guess that's the best we can do here. Die, please. Fuck you, jerk!
A little longer than a few minutes later.
That was it. Yeah, it's kind of a problem Our sneak attacks can't. Does this do more damage? Would this solve my problem? Hang on. Maybe I was investing in the wrong thing the whole time. Anyway, if this can let me one-shot Scroungers while hiding, then this becomes incredibly doable.
Scroungers. Never said I could find another panel in one of their stockpiles.
It does. Okay. We simply had the wrong skill invested the whole time. Okay, we're in business now. We're in business now. Alright, I'm gonna take care of that burrower up there, actually. You don't see me. You don't see me. Okay, that makes things so much better. Mining, that one's patrolling. That one spotted us. Actually, no, that's good, that's good. If it comes up, we can get it. And it shouldn't alert his friends, because we'll still be in hiding. Come on. Come on. We got you this time. I'm kind of worried about that burrower.
They're searching for me.
That's not good. Okay, well, I can take care of you. Please, please. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're almost home free. The one that was mining spotted us earlier. I needed to go back. I just need to get rid of this guy. Which one saw me? Huh? Huh? You? Go back to digging. Or if you don't want to dig, then get over here. I don't like your friend being there though. Could you not? Go back. You don't see me. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going for it. Okay. Alright. Back to level 4. Is there another infiltrator skill that'll help us here? Stealth. Stealth. I don't think so. Move more quietly, low profile. What about heals? I like the deep concentration when we actually end up in combat. Okay, no, I think we got this. Is this the last one? I thought there was another guy on top. Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, I gotta go for him. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. And the last one should not give us any problems. Emphasis on should. Should not. Worst case, I can definitely 1v1 it, but we can also just die in like one hit. Okay! We did it!
Okay, now to look through the scrap piles for a metal panel. No metal panel. I would check another scrap pile.
Oh my god, I actually had to kill everything. Hello, boar. Takes 5 freaking arrows. Insane.
I think I have everything I need for Mildiff. Good thing, too.
Okay.
Decent meal.
We did it. We did it. Side quest complete.